G'day, it's Gran here from Australia. Haven't been with you for a while. I've been in the midst of moving houses and cleaning up my old place. And I'm feeling the reality of my biological reality at this age, and it's taken me some time to feel somewhat recovered from it all. As you can imagine, as you get older, it takes its toll, these physical and mental challenges with moving. So, it was an exhausting experience, and the body certainly let me know that I had limitations. So this is one of my first walks at the new place. I thought I'd stop here at this bridge, this old railway bridge, as it seemed quite appropriate for what I'm about to talk about. So I just wanted to talk about, obviously I've mentioned this year of balance, and what are we balancing? So what comes to mind is a saying that someone wise told me once, and that was, keep your head in the clouds and your feet on the ground. So in between the clouds and the ground is a bridge, and we want to keep our balance on this bridge between the clouds and the ground. The clouds being our high ideals, our ideal self, our superego, if you like, what we strive to be, what we, our ego strives to be, our ideal self, our perfect version of us, godlike powers and so forth. And the ground being the reality of living in this biological limitations of the human body and mind. So as we get older, we get a few more reminders, I guess, of our biological reality, as I was just telling you. And as we get older, we also come to more accept our limitations within this reality. So the balance, I guess, the balance point is finding how we can live our life to get our best experience within the limitations of the reality of our human body and the limits of this physical reality we live in. Unfortunately, these days it's pushed quite a lot, this ideal artificial self, I guess, that's ultimately grounded in technology, using artificial means to reach our perfect self or idealized version of ourselves, which is not grounded in reality, and pouts to have, enable us to have superhuman abilities, even to extend our lifespans indefinitely and so forth, which the technocrats are pushing through in their agendas, and this transgender movement and so forth, which is just, I think the transgender movement is just an interim towards their transhumanist goals, where, they see technology as a means to move past our biological limitations, and our natural selves are frowned upon as being inferior bodies and minds, and this can be superseded with technology and AI. Now, that idea is the head in the clouds idea, which is not grounded in reality, our biological reality, our sexual biological reality, which is a reality that we're a product of sexual copulation between a male and a female. It requires both genders. we're sold this idea that a genderless ideal is possible. But of course, that's not without the help of technology and specialised medical surgeries, all which cost money and feed the big pharmaceutical companies and big corporations. And who's in control of those? Well, you only got a few billionaires who are all technocrats and quite often inverted and or gay themselves, who try to sell us this ideal, which I'm sure they have good intentions for humanity, but we can never know for sure. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. And in terms of the shadow self, well, the shadow self would be, I guess, the reality of nature that we live in, our biological reality, which I think George Bush referred to as the law of the jungle. And he said the law of man is what supersedes the law of the jungle, which is the head in the clouds ideology, which is not grounded in reality. So demonising our natural human selves is the path that they're putting us on, and denying our reality as human sexual beings. Anyway, cheers.